Hey guys, it's Joey. Welcome to Chats with Chechi, where chaos, humor, and emotional damage coexist peacefully, kind of like divorced parents who still couple. So a little bit about me before we get too comfortable. I was born in Saudi Arabia, lived there for about 6 years, did a little cameo in Kerala, lived in England for about 10 years, somehow ended up in Texas. Basically, I'm an international buffet of sorts, you could say. Slightly confusing, probably spicy, occasionally sweet, most definitely undercooked, and guaranteed to give you stomach issues. But hey, still cheaper than therapy. A lot of people follow me because of the fact that I'm Malayali and queer, which I know already sounds like sitcom. But honestly, that's like 10% of me. The other 90% of me is just a girl in her 20s trying not to cry in the HEB parking lot and figuring out what the fuck to eat every day. But you know, I think it's pretty normal. At the age of 26, that's what's supposed to happen. I was talking to my therapist, freaking out about everything going on, literally having an identity crisis, and she's like, how old are you? And I'm like, 26. She's like, yeah love, you're having a quarter life crisis. Yeah, at least you can say it's normal. So at least we can say it's normal. I have what every girl has in her 20s, you know, PCOS, ADHD, maybe a little autism, hair loss, depression that decides to pop up like Beyonce on tour, no breaks, no refunds, sold out shows every fucking season. Sometimes she even brings anxiety as an opener. And then in between gigs, I'm having full-on conversations with Michael Jackson only to realize I'm in sleep paralysis the whole time. And then my sleep schedule as stable as my 1099 income right now. So yeah, if you came here for self-care, advice on how to figure out life, look, I've only been an adult for 6 years and I'm still learning, okay? I don't sugarcoat anything over here. We're gonna be talking about real shit. Sex, relationships, religious trauma, the weird conditioning that made me think I had to marry a man, realized I just really wanted his skincare routine. So yeah, we're gonna go there. Sexual trauma, emotional abuse, colorism, binge eating, body dysmorphia, all the topics you've probably saved for therapy but you can't afford. That's why I pay $150 a fucking session, so you don't have to. Speaking of therapy, I was telling my therapist the other day, damn, like, it's really hard to be celibate. I'm low-key kind of struggling. And then she was like, Joey, are you intimate with your friends? And I was like, are you intimate with your friends? And she's like, no. Cuddling, hugs, platonically, of course. Okay, let's put cuddling to the side. When's the last time I got a hug? When's the last time I hugged? And then it hit me. Maybe that's why I crave intimacy so much. Wasn't really like touched as a child. Well, let's just say I didn't get hugs as a child. Hugs were like limited edition in my household. You heard about them, but you never really saw them, never really got them. Makes sense that all I really want as an adult is to be touched properly. Anyway, the other day I was like really fucking craving a hug. I was like, fuck it, let me just download Bumble. Let me just get a little hug real quick, yeah? And I was like, left, ugly, ew, what the fuck? And then I deleted the app and then knocked the fuck out. Woke up around 3 a.m. really fucking craving a hug. So I just like pulled out my pink hugger. Really just hugged myself at 3 a.m. Sometimes you just need to hug yourself. Actually, it gets boring though. Sometimes you have to do it. I was so fucking tired, I fell asleep hugging myself. Self-love is fucking exhausting. Anyway, next day I went volunteering with one of my friends and I was thinking about what my therapist told me. And I was like, you know what? I should ask for a fucking hug. So I told them and I asked them for a hug. I love hugging my friends. There's some friends I'll hug and they will just do it. No questions asked. I'll just hug them randomly. There's some friends and them like, what's going on? I'm like, you weren't hugged as a child. It shows. Maybe I should hug you more. We should hug more often. Go ahead and hug your fucking friends, man. We all deserve a hug. Life's short. Hugs are free unless it's with your therapist. In that case, it's $150 a session and a 2-week wait list. I know a lot of people want Malayalam videos, and I'm sorry to tell you, love, it's not my first language. English is my first language. I think in English. I write in English. I read in English. I fucking have a panic attack in English. And those videos that I made in Malayalam, simply, my stories were just too juicy to say in English. I just had to explain it in Malayalam. And I know sometimes I get like FOMO, Onam celebrations and shit, but trust me, don't have FOMO that much. Sometimes I say I want to hang out with Mallus. These are the same Mallus that gossip about you for breathing too loud. Some of them don't even realize that they're literally becoming the aunties that they don't like. So yeah, I'm good. Growing up in different places, my friend group is really diverse. Black, Latino, Middle Eastern, Caribbean, white. Basically the whole UN with just a lot of trauma and less funding. If your whole friend group is Malayali, I'm gonna be real with you, I'm probably not gonna get along with you in real life. I'm probably gonna have a 5-minute convo with you before I realize I fucking hate Indians. And I was 13, I had my first love, YouTube. There were these girls filmed literally like on their iPhone 3s. There was this one girl, shades down, one lamp, whiteboard in hand, teaching me how to shave pussy with diagrams. I remember thinking, lifesaver. It was awkward, low resolution, it made me feel seen. never had an older sister or a woman to really look up to, and that girl was it for me. If 13-year-old me heard it's okay to be confused, maybe I would have worried less and slept more. Maybe I wouldn't be hallucinating Michael Jackson in my room. So yeah, I'm not just Mallu. I'm a mutt with good lighting. This podcast is that part, the human part. Messy, dramatic, healing, laughing so loud that you don't sob. We'll talk about mental health, friendship breakups, dating men and women, which FYI, equally traumatic, just in different fucking fonts. If that shit makes you uncomfortable, good. Growth is fucking uncomfortable. That's why I'm here to talk about things that we weren't allowed to talk about at the dinner table or ever. So yeah, if you came here for structure, wrong girl. But if you came here to hear very cancelable shit, kind of like early 2000s movies, in the right place, please don't cancel me. Anyways, thanks for stopping by my little corner on the internet. Maybe you found me by chance, and I hope you stay on purpose.